Hello and welcome to Chocolate and Cheese. My name is Dom.
Lulu here.
That's right, that's the co-host, Lou. All right, Lou, what are we doing today?
Today we are talking about M&M's.
That's right. Okay, M&M's.
Yeah.
I love M&M's.
And I love more.
You love more M&M's, absolutely. We've actually been to the M&M World store. You know, they only have like 3 of them in the world. We've been to the one in London.
Yeah.
We've been to the one in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
And I think there's another one. Do you know where that actually is? I think it's in New York. I'm not quite sure, but I think there are only 3 as we're speaking. So we've been to 66% of all the stores of these world stores. I'm quite proud. Now, the sad thing, now that we're staying in Germany at the moment, we can only have 3 of these flavors, which I think is absolutely horrible. We only have access to the peanut flavor, the normal chocolate, and the crispy variety. That's all we have. And I've learned that you have obviously so many more of these flavors in the Americas, where they're actually from. And just to let our interested audience know a bit more about the M&Ms, the reason why they're called M&Ms is because of the founding fathers of the company, and that's Mr. Murray and Mr. Mars. Well, actually, Mars started it in 1941, and he had this bloke from the Hershey companies. It was the son of the president at the time, and he's called Murray. So this is really, it stands for the initials for the company owners. And Mars was actually influenced by what soldiers did in the Spanish Civil War. They were eating these little chocolates that didn't melt in their hands. They had like some kind of coating around it, some tempered chocolate, and that made him decide, I'm going to do the same thing now, and I'm going to make this company. And well, that's what he did really. These other chocolate makers, well, that's actually the Smarties company. They're very famous, obviously, and very popular in Europe. But anyway, we're talking about the super tasty M&M flavors that are in existence, and we actually do a little countdown, from the most popular ones to the maybe not so popular ones. Maybe they're quite outrageous and strange. Okay, so what is actually at the very top of the most beloved M&M flavor that is out there, Lou?
Yeah, number 1 is peanut butter.
Peanut butter. I have not tried this yet, which is really sad. I mean, in America, this is obviously you can have this so easily.
Red package.
Yeah, peanut butter. I would definitely love to try this one. So if our audience listening to this, please send us some samples. We would love to eat that. Okay, so the peanut butter, no surprise there. People love it. They love their peanut butter jelly time in America, so no surprise there. What's number 2?
Number 2, 3, 4 is quite common one.
The common ones, yeah. So we've got like milk chocolate, crispy, and peanut. Yeah. So these are really the ones that we have here as well, and the rest of the world has access to these. So obviously they're very, very popular.
And then number 5.
Yeah.
It is pretzel.
The pretzel. We actually had the pretzel one once when we were in Las Vegas. That was really yummy. I really like the combination of the salty pretzel and then covered in chocolate. It totally works. You can actually make these yourself if you think about it. You couldn't just use a pretzel and dip it into some chocolate and let it cool down, and then you've got that kind of flavor. Very, very nice. What do we have after that?
After that is mint dark.
Yeah.
So obviously dark chocolate.
Yes, dark chocolate with mint. That's definitely going to be tasty. I like it. I mean, it's kind of reminds me of like After Eight kind of thing. So that kind of combination. I would definitely like that. Yeah. Next one?
Next one is almond.
The almond, yeah. Instead of the peanut, makes me, it's a little bit kind of posh, actually. Although I like almonds, for me, they don't necessarily have to be covered in chocolate. But I definitely try that, What do we have after that?
After that, just dark chocolate.
Plain dark chocolate, okay.
I like dark chocolate, so I need that.
I mean, over the last few years, I would say I have become more and more interested in the dark chocolate variety. Maybe that's because I'm aging and I'm getting old and I don't like this, sugary, milky stuff anymore so much. Although I have to say sometimes I like, but usually I prefer the dark chocolate varieties anyway. So I would definitely like that as well.
And the
next one, yeah,
is white chocolate pilot. pearls.
Pirate pearls, exactly.
Pirate
Yeah. So this is basically, I actually had to research this because I've never come across this. The reason why they're called like this because they had this special promotion when the Pirates of the Caribbean came out. So they had like a special M&M variety just for that movie, and it's just white chocolates basically. And I'm not quite sure whether they still sell them because it was, it's a special release.
Special edition.
Yeah. So these were basically the white chocolates. What comes after that then?
After that, orange chocolate.
Orange chocolate. I think
sounds really nice.
Sounds like a great idea. Absolutely. Just thinking about, they have this variety called Terry's chocolates in Britain. It's like an orange.
Yeah.
It looks
and
like
then
an orange.
Before you eat, you whack.
You can whack it, and all the chocolate segments come out. It's a great flavor. So the combination of chocolate with orange really works well. What's the next one then?
Wildly cherry.
Wildly cherry. So it's a cherry flavor. I'm not sure why they call it wildly, to be honest. I haven't.
Very cherry.
Yeah, maybe it's extremely sour. That could be. That kind of reminds me of like a cake. It's almost like a Black Forest gâteau where you have I suppose that could taste a bit like that.
I hope it's a dark chocolate.
I'm sure. Yeah. But please let us know if you have come across these flavors. And I sincerely apologize that we couldn't try them because they really do not sell them where we are. Yeah. The next one.
Next one sounds really fun. Birthday cake.
A birthday cake, yes. Again, this seems to be quite a popular one. I mean, let's say, some people will probably, not like this so much, but others, will definitely go for it.
What kind of a birthday cake?
Well, I can tell you, actually, on the package, it looks a bit like, like a very, like a chocolate cake, with buttercream layers. What is the next one?
Next one is coconut.
Coconut flavor, yes. Again, I think that's a really good combination. I like this one. So this is also not the most popular one, but definitely still one of the things that people really like. The next one.
And milk chocolate cherry.
Milk chocolate cherry.
This time it's a milk chocolate.
Yes, okay. So do you think before it was possibly dark chocolate then?
Chocolate, I think.
Yeah, and it was wildly cherry. So this was, I suppose it was maybe more, it has more punch to it than this one. Maybe this is a little bit more, maybe a little bit more subtle, that flavor, Definitely want to try this. I like the idea of that. And what do we have then?
Next one is candy corn white chocolate.
Yes, yeah, I think
sounds very happy.
No, I like this. I like white chocolate. Although usually I'm more of the dark chocolate fan, but sometimes I like the white chocolate. And I like the combination of the candy corn in there. It's a very American thing. They really absolutely love this kind of thing. So it's kind of like gives it a bit of a crispiness, a bit of a tanginess in the chocolate with the white chocolate. Very good idea. So I'm not surprised that it's amongst the popular ones. And the next one?
Candy apple.
Candy apple, yeah. Wow, I think I've never tried any chocolate with apple. That's something I cannot quite... I know candied apple. You get this in fun fairs, you know. But then it's covered in chocolate anyway. It's covered in chocolate, isn't it?
No, just
but sometimes but they are covered sometimes in chocolate.
Oh, okay.
I think I probably quite like this.
Me too.
So yeah. What comes after the candied apple?
Next.
This is going to be hilarious. I wonder how Lou is going to pronounce this. So I'm not going to give her any help. Okay, enjoy this, please. Enjoy this.
Dulce de leche.
Not that, yeah. Dulce de leche.
Leche.
So basically, this is caramel. Okay, and
Italian?
Yeah. It's basically caramel. That's what it means. That's the flavor. And
toffee.
Apparently, the M&M company did this. Especially in areas where you have quite a few Hispanics living there because they quite like this flavor. So it's very, very popular in those areas in the States, like San Diego, Los Angeles. I definitely would like to try that as well. It sounds very, very nice.
Me too.
Some people actually say you shouldn't just chew it down like mad. You should really let it melt. Let the caramel melt in your mouth to really enjoy it.
But I cannot wait, so probably I chew.
I know, yeah. So once you're a little bit too greedy, then you just chew it down. What is the next flavor that we have on that list?
Next one is a raspberry.
Raspberry, yeah.
Looks very pink.
Yeah, to me it's similar to kind of like the cherry thing. Not too keen on that one. I think I definitely prefer the cherry one. What's then next one?
Next one, carrot cake.
Carrot cake. I think that's a really good combination. I have to say,
even grandmas can eat.
yeah, the grandmas can eat this. Yeah, the first time that I actually had carrot cake was again in England actually, and it doesn't actually taste of carrots at all, but it's a really nice thing. It kind of reminds me of what's that other rhubarb. You know, like rhubarb cake. You can't. I don't know what the taste of rhubarb exactly is, but they just that's true. But they put it in cakes. And I had my first carrot cake in England. And it was really nice. So having this in a M&M, why not? Especially when it's covered in chocolate. I love the idea. So the next one, what do we have?
Strawberry peanut butter.
Strawberry peanut butter. I mean, honestly, what I find surprising is that it's so, towards the bottom of our list, of like the 22 most popular ones, because peanut butter is at the top. So once you mix it a bit with strawberry, which makes me think, hey, isn't that exactly what it's what peanut butter jelly time is all about on your sandwich? But they don't like the strawberries in there. You know, that's a curious thing, because I definitely like to try that. But anyway, number 21. We're almost at the bottom now of the most popular flavors. What do we have?
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice, yeah.
Not just pumpkin.
No, it's
with
pumpkin spice. That's right. So I mean, we're talking about spiced chocolates, okay? And many of these varieties that we just talked about is seasonal. So again, you can imagine this will be released in the autumn around Halloween, obviously. And I've read some reviews. I mean, some hardcore fans who absolutely love it. They like the spiced chocolate, and some people absolutely hate it. You know, it's kind of like there's a mixture of things going on. It tastes a little bit of cinnamony, then there's a bit of clove in there, and a little bit of nutmeg. So some people, some connoisseurs, some kind of food fans love this. But I think for that kind of thing to work, you need to be a fan of spiced chocolate generally, which I'm not really. I love spiced cookies and spiced cakes. For example, the gingerbread thing. There's also an M&M, a gingerbread M&M, by the way, which we don't have on the list. I'm sure we can do that in the future. A future list of these popular flavors. But pumpkin spice, there you've got it. What's our last one on this particular list? 22
is cinnamon.
It's just pure cinnamon.
Again, spice.
Spiced chocolate, I suppose, is again seasonal around the time of autumn, Christmas period. And I think the cinnamon flavor obviously is much stronger here than in the pumpkin spice. I love cinnamon, said that before. Love it in my cereal. In the chocolate, it depends. I would try, but probably only a very, very small pack. just in case.
But I love cinnamon.
You love, yeah, but with chocolate, you see, that's always a thing. With the combination with chocolate, not too sure. Anyway, these were the 22 most favorite flavors that we could find. I hope that one of them was at least in the list, and that you are happy with that. Let us know if there are other flavors that you are absolutely crazy about that we haven't actually mentioned. We know that there are. I mean, it's just amazing just how many different varieties are out there. Sold in different parts of the United States, in different parts of the world, and seasonal. That it's really fun because some people are so crazy about this that they're desperately trying to get their hands on some of the flavors. It's like you're people who collect things, and you can charge such a huge amount of money just to send a pack of M&Ms to people who are huge fans. Anyway, which one was your favorite? Which one would you really like to try right now?
I actually just imagine just now.
Yeah.
I would like to try cinnamon roll if they have.
Okay. So this is an advice for the M&M company. Please make some cinnamon roll variety. Okay.